Joined now by Mark Daniels, Patriots writer for the Providence Journal. Training camp begins on Thursday. Veterans report on Wednesday. We've had some intriguing storylines in years past between Aaron Hernandez, Tim Tebow in camp. Last year, Deflategate swirling. This one's up there with those because Tom Brady's suspended, but he's still your number one guy. Jimmy Garoppolo will start the first 4 games. How does this all play out over the next month or two?
Well, I think the first thing we're going to watch for are first and second team reps. I mean, historically, it's always been Tom Brady with the first team going up against the first team defense. Now, with Jimmy Garoppolo starting 4 games in September, do you switch it? I mean, I don't think it's at a point where Tom Brady's going to go up against the second team. It doesn't really make that much sense. And if I'm the Patriots, you want your DBs going up against Brady. But Garoppolo needs some reps now in OTAs and minicamp. They sort of switched it around a little bit. Jimmy did get some first-team reps. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case again.
Maybe they split the first-team reps. Do you see Tom Brady's game action being any different, knowing he won't be playing until October at Cleveland?
It almost makes sense to have him play in all 4 preseason games, and that really hasn't happened. I mean, historically, that last preseason game is for the third stringers, and I mean, that was the game they allowed Tim Tebow to essentially play the entire thing, and last year it was Ryan Lindley. Now, with Brady sitting a month, do you play him in the final preseason game? Because I mean, it makes no sense to play Jimmy.
Yeah.
That'll be real interesting to watch.
Right.
I understand the risks of it. You don't want Tom Brady to be hurt and rehabbing, but he does need the work. So we'll see.
Now, Tom Brady isn't playing the first 4 games. We know that Saturday leading up to Week 1, he can't have any contact with the team, can't show up in Foxborough. That is true to the week prior to Week 5. So what is Tom Brady going to be doing for a month? It's got to be killing him that he can't be at his place of work.
Right. He can't even have teammates come over his house to play catch in the backyard. I mean, this might be a situation where he has to leave New England. Does he go up to Ann Arbor in Michigan? I mean, he's worked with Tom House out in California before. I mean, he even worked in Montana once with Julian Edelman. So, for all I know, he's going to go somewhere around this country. But a good guess is also the TB12 Center with Alex Guerrero. He'll definitely be working out there.
Yeah.
I think the biggest question is, who does he throw to? Is it Wes Welker? He doesn't have a job right now. Maybe Tom pays him. Who knows?
Yeah, so Tom Brady owns TB12, which is in Patriot Place. So that's an interesting dynamic. I don't know if the NFL is going to be really legislating where he is during this. All right, I want to close out with your biggest non-quarterback storyline heading into Thursday.
For me, it's the guard play. I have no idea who's going to start at left or right guard. You have the 4th-round picks from last year, Trey Jackson and Shaq Mason. Then there's Josh Klein, who they just extended last December. They traded for Jonathan Cooper and then drafted Joe Thuney in the 3rd round. That's 5 guards who could potentially start. If I had to guess, I don't think you draft Joe Thuney in the 3rd round to have him sit. I think he plays right away. And who knows, maybe Jonathan Cooper. Maybe he starts as well. Maybe they completely change it up.
All right, good stuff. Mark Daniels will be reading you in the Projo at projo.com and follow you on Twitter at MarkDanielsPJ. You'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll see you then.